Hi everyone. So today is our second discussion. We are LAX2051 Group 2. So I am Amanpreet Kaur. My matrix number is 205600 and I'm currently studying Human Development Science with IT. Next.
Hello guys, my name is Nur Hidayah binti Abdul Malik and I'm currently a first year student and I'm learning French right now. My matrix number is 207164.
Hi everyone, my name is Monisha Divagaran. My matric number is 209360. I'm pursuing my study in Bachelor Linguistics in Malay at UPM. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tae Hui. My matrix number is 205766 and I'm come from UPM2 and I'm currently studying landscape architecture. I'm year 1 student too.
Okay, so since we are done with our introduction, let's go straight into the discussion. So today we're going to discuss the main learning and reflection from all the trainer sessions of week 1. So I guess I'll start first. So what I have learned, what one of the most important things I've learned, because all the trainer sessions are crucial. So one of the important things I learned was during the Toastmasters session. So here's when they taught us about public speaking, and then how we are supposed to create our speech and what are we supposed to do. So my main learning of this session was when you are creating a speech, it is very important for you to have an introduction, a body, and conclusion. So that's one of the main things I learned. And then related to that, when you are giving this speech consisting of introduction, body, and conclusion, you must have a proper body language. So for example, since now we are doing everything virtually, not everyone can see our whole body language. So what's important is that we have a firm voice, we are speaking with confidence, which needs to be built with practice, and you must also have hand gestures to show your confidence. So we should not stay stagnant or stay fixed to one point, because that would show that we are nervous. So that's my main learning of the trainer session of week 1. Next.
Okay, so I'm going to go next. In this first week, we have actually 3 TTT sessions. The first one is the Toastmaster session, which they talk about speaking. And the second one is about lesson plan. And the third one is about IT, technology stuff. And I personally have the same session that I love, same with Aman, which is the Toastmaster session, and specifically the Dr. Rosaini session, which is the having fun with speaking activities. In that session, there's a lot of things that I had learned. It's like why public speaking is important and the fear of speaking in public, what that type of fear and why we have that kind of fear, and what is the solution of that things, and I also learn about the tips and tricks in giving the public speaking speech. Is it okay? And other things that I have learned about is like why is public speaking is very important is actually can improve our it can improve a lot of things. Firstly, our individual skills, and then our listening skills, because when we talk we also have to listen, and when somebody talk we also have to listen and try to point out what is the important point that they are saying. And then we also can enhance our listening skills when there's somebody speaking with accent, that like we're gonna have a hard time in actually listening to someone speaking in an accent. So basically when we the public speaking is very important so they can improve our listening skills lah. And then it's also going to improve our time management. Why is like public speaking can improve our time management is when we do a public speaking, we have a specific time that we have to that be given to us. So basically we have to have a proper time management so we can successfully deliver our points as such as the Aman said earlier, our introduction, our body part, and our in our conclusion in specific times. And then obviously public speaking can improve our communication skills, and then it also can enhance our leadership skills. And lastly, public speaking is very important in our career and business development because when we speak, people the way we speak, the way we convey some things is actually make people look up at us and, rather than what the things that we are saying. It's just like the way we talk itself is very important. So this is what I get from the first session of TTT, the Toastmaster session. Yeah. So how about you guys?
Hi, okay, now I like all the TT training program, but the most interesting that I felt is about the lesson plan because a lesson plan is a step-by guide, for teacher or either educator. If we have a proper lesson plan, we can deliver one knowledge to the student more effectively way. And also we can how to tell we can we will follow the time, so it's like more accurate. When we don't have lesson plan, we will like our work will be a bit messy, and what we are going to deliver is like not more on objective. So a lesson plan is very important for the educator or teachers. Thank you.
So for me, the main learning from the TTP by Toastmaster is the changing of information will really change the very making a speech become more interesting. So at the same time, body language and eye contact can make communication become more effective because like body language, we can make the audience become more understand what we are talking about, and eye contact can let the audience know we are talking at them. It's the way to track someone's attention. And for the next PPT by Isaac Alumni makes on Zinger, and for this PPT, I'm very impressed because there's someone asked Zing that if student didn't complete their task, what would she do? At that time, their answer is she will try to understand why the student can't complete their task. Their answer really impressed me because, as I said, I used to be a teacher before. At that time, I faced the same problems, and what I do is I just talk with my student. It's okay. Let's do it now. I just want them to finish their task, but I forget why they can't finish it. Maybe too much homework, or they are tired already, or so on. So Zing's answer really just like makes me know. Don't forget to emphasize. That's one very impressed me, and is the main learning from Zing. That's all for me.
Okay, so it was very interesting to hear from all of you, like your main learning during this TTT session. And so now, since we are towards the end of this discussion, let's reflect back about what we have just discussed. So as I realized that most of us chose Toastmasters and lesson plan. So I actually, for my opinion, as for my reflection, I believe that the Toastmasters session was very, very effective. And as of the first discussion, as I said in the first discussion, I said that I wanted to enhance my communication skills. So through this train the trainer session, I've actually learned a lot from Doctor. and it was very, very beneficial for me. And I hope that, such sessions will be held more often, so we could learn something new and we could pass the knowledge forward to our students as facilitators. So that's my reflection. Hidayah, what's yours?
In my opinion, same as what Aman had said, that the Toastmaster session is very effective actually, because in these virtual volunteering things, we actually have to speak a lot, and not all of us have the confidence to speak, right? And in this session, we can get to know more about how we can overcome our problems, just like the fear of speaking in public, such as like have a speech anxiety, have the anxiousness and the nervousness. We have like trembling when we want to talk, or maybe we can like out of the blue we just have our minds go blank, we can't talk. And in this session they have a solution on that. We just have to practice a lot, we just have to be more confident about ourselves, and don't what we call it, don't afraid to make a mistake. It's fine as long as we have the initiative to learn from our mistakes, you know. This is a very interesting session for me, because I personally have very, I don't want to diagnose myself, but I just can say that every time I want to do a presentation, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I having a lot of troubles like in when I want to speak, when I have the presentation on the other days, on the next days. So in this session, I learned a lot of things, and I think I can implement it in the future, and also try to give this information, give this knowledge also to the students, that to the students in my learning circles, or maybe in the workshop itself. I can give this information to them. So I think this is very effective sessions, and as Aman said earlier, I would like to have this session in the future if we can get it. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay. I would like to continue that. Yeah, I agree on both of you guys. So because from this training section, I also gain more knowledge and get a more good experience. So I feel so happy when I was participate in this training section, because I can pass my knowledge and effectively and know the way how to produce, how to give our knowledge to another person in an effective way. So I hope it's very, very useful for everyone. Thank you.
For me, this training session is it gives me a guideline, yeah, because we're gonna have a workshop for the students, and at the beginning, actually, I have no idea how to prepare. So the lesson plan give me a guideline to how to plan whole sessions, how to give the speech by how to give the speech, and how to transfer the information to the students. And for the Toastmaster, uh, what I learned is actually the main learning from them is she taught the doctor tells me that actually it's okay to be a listener, as listener is a first step to be a speaker. When we listen, we know how to give a speech. We know we can learn others' intonations or what. We can know how to make the flows in our speech. So I'm okay to be a listener. As actually I'm don't like to speak. So after the Toastmaster by after the TNP by Toastmaster, so I can know actually I can just listen to others and I can learn a lot from others talk. That's all for me.
Okay, so it was a very nice discussion session with you all. Is there anything else do you guys want to add on?
No.
No. Okay. So thank you so much today for this discussion, and I guess that's the end of our second discussion today. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.